This video is about Lesson 3, Definition of Parabola. For objectives, after watching this video, the students or the learners are able to define parabola as a part of a cone, distinguish parabola differ from any other types of conic sections, and determine a standard equation of parabola from any other types of conic sections. So let's have a quick review from Lesson 1, Introduction to Conic Sections. So it is said that parabola can be generated when the cutting plane is parallel to the element or the generator of the cone, and also when the angle between the cutting plane and the axis of the cone is equal to the vertex angle. A parabola is a curve where any point is at an equal distance from a fixed point, the focus, through h and k plus p, and a fixed straight line known as the directrix. So take a look at this figure. So this is an example of parabola. So sabi doon, a parabola is a curve where any point, so any point daw sa curve na yun ay merong equal distance from the fixed point. So the fixed point is this, known as the focus. And then also from this fixed line. So the fixed line is this, known as the directrix. Ibig sabihin, any point daw dito sa curve na to, ang distance ng point na to the focus and to the directrix is at an equal distance. So, yung distance nito at distance nito ay equal daw. But, keep in mind na kailangan yung line na to ay dapat naka 90 degrees or perpendicular with the directrix. Halimbawa, kung kukuha ka ng point dito, so yung distance dito at distance dito, distance ng point sa focus at distance ng point sa directrix ay equal daw. So, equal to at equal din tong distance na to. Kailangan naka 90 degrees. So, ganun ang parabola. The axis of symmetry goes through the focus at right angles to the directrix. So, yung axis of symmetry is this. Axis of symmetry. So, ito yung line na yun, which goes through the focus. So, nadadaanan niya yung focus. Ito yung focus. And, at right angles to the directrix. Ayan. Right angles with the directrix din. So, perpendicular din siya with the directrix. Vertex, where the parabola makes its sharpest turn, is halfway between the focus and directrix. So, the vertex is here. Siya yung pinaka-peak ng parabola. So, since yung vertex is also a point from the parabola, ibig sabihin, yung distance niya from focus and also yung distance niya from directrix is also at an equal distances. Kaya nasabing halfway siya between focus and directrix. So, equal to at equal din tong distance na to from focus and directrix. Reflector in a parabola has this amazing property. Any ray parallel to the axis of symmetry gets reflected off the surface straight to the focus. So, this is the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. Any ray parallel with this axis of symmetry gets reflected off the surface and goes straight to the focus. And goes straight to the focus. That's why it is called as focus, because it is where all the rays are all get focused. The equations of parabola, vertex at 0, 0 are as follows. So we will only use this equation if and only if the vertex of the parabola is at the origin or at 0, 0, where P is the distance from the origin to the focus and also from the origin to directrix. And also, only applicable if yung vertex ng parabola is at the origin. Let's draw the Cartesian plane. This is the y-axis and the x-axis. First equation, x squared is equal to 4py. Ito naman, nag-open siya upward. So, bakit upward? So, since x squared, ibig sabihin, dalawang quadrant sa x-axis ang kanyang binabagtas. So, yung negative at positive x-axis. And also, since positive yung y, kaya nakaharap siya sa positive y-axis. And then, yung vertex at the origin. And then, next equation, y squared is equal to 4px. Ito naman, to the right ang opening niya. Ito naman, dalawang quadrant sa y-axis ang kanyang binabagtas yung positive and negative. So, positive 4px, ibig sabihin, nakaharap siya sa positive x-axis. Then, yung third equation, x squared is equal to negative 4py. So, ito naman, downward dahil nakaharap siya sa negative y-axis. So, again, dalawang quadrant sa x-axis yung kanyang binabagtas. Yung positive x-axis and negative x-axis. And nakaharap siya sa negative y-axis. And then yung vertex at the origin. Last, y squared is equal to negative 4px. So, to the left naman ito. So, nakaharap siya sa negative x-axis. Sa negative x-axis. Kaya, to the left siya. And also, dalawang quadrant ang kanyang binabagtas at y-axis. Yung positive y-axis, negative y-axis. The equations of parabola vertex at h and k are as follows. Ito naman, almost same lang ng principle with the equations that we tackled previously. So, yung pinagkaiba lang nila ay yung vertex kanina ay nasa 0, 0. While yung ngayon ay may value na yung h and k dahil wala na sa origin yung vertex. So, let's draw a Cartesian plane to see their differences and similarities. So, yung unang equation, so upward daw. So, kung mapapansin nyo, x squared pa rin and positive 4py, yun nga lang, may value na yung h and k. So, upward pa rin. So, yung vertex niya, so, pwede dito, pwede dito. So, ganun pa rin, dalawang quadrant sa x-axis pa rin yung dinadaanan niya. Ang pinagkaiba lamang ay yung vertex ay wala na sa origin. So, yung vertex naman ay nakadepende kung ano yung given na h and k. So, pwede dito, or pwede doon, or here. And then, next na equation. So, ganun ulit, y squared, positive 4px. So, may value na rin tong h and k. So, to the right, ang kanyang opening. So, pwede dito. Yan. Ganon pa rin, dalawang quadrant sa y-axis yung kanyang binabagtas. And then, wala na sa origin yung kanyang vertex. And then, yung third equation, x squared, and then negative 4py naman. May value na rin yung h and k. So, downward siya, nakaharap siya sa negative y-axis. So, nakaharap siya sa negative y-axis. Ito yung negative y-axis, diba? Positive. Yan. Yung kanyang vertex ay nakadepende sa i-given na h and k. And then, yung last to the left, so, mapapansin nyo, y squared and then negative 4p x sa negative x-axis naman siya nakaharap. And then, may value na yung k and h. So, to the left. Dahil nakaharap siya sa negative x-axis. So, pwede rin naman pa ganun. So, ganun pa rin naman, nababagtas niya yung positive y-axis and negative y-axis. So, pwedeng dito yung vertex niya. Yun nga, nakadepende sa i-given na value ng h and k. For example, find the focus of a parabola given an equation x plus 4 squared is equal to negative 12y minus 5. So, kung matatanda nyo yung apat na standard form ng parabola, so ito yung given na ito ay, ito yung x minus h squared is equal to negative 4p y minus k. So, kapag x, it is either upward or downward. And then, tingnan mo, or check mo yung sign ng 4p kung positive or negative. Kung negative, ibig sabihin, downward siya. So, yung curve niya ay downward. So, nakaharap sa negative y-axis. So, ang hahanapin natin dito sa problem na ito ay yung focus. So, yung focus, ito yung 4p or yung p. So, itong p na ito yung hinahanap natin. Yung distance ng focus from the vertex. So, para mahanap natin yung focus, so may value yung 4p dito sa given na equation. So, itong negative 12 yung value ng 4p. So, 4p is equal to negative 12. So, para mahanap natin yung value ng p, i-divide natin siya by 4. So, by 4, parang ibababa natin tong 4 dito. Then, negative 12 divided by 4 is equal to negative 3. And then, hahanapin naman natin yung vertex niya. So, yung vertex, hk. So, given naman yon sa given equation. So, ito yung h and yung k. Yan. So, yung h natin ay since negative yung sa standard form natin and then positive yung sa given, so magiging negative 4. So, pag sinubstitute natin tong negative 4 sa equation, magiging positive 4. And then, yung k, negative siya dito at sa given ay negative, so magiging positive 5. Pag sinubstitute natin tong positive 5 sa equation na to, magiging negative 5 na siya. So, i-graph natin para mahanap natin yung vertex and also mahanap din natin yung focus. Una muna ay ipa-plot natin yung vertex. So, ito yung hk. So, yung h daw ay negative 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. And then, sa k ay positive 5. Pataas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, kung ipa-plot natin, ito yung vertex. Let us draw the parabola. So, ito yung parabola. And then, yung focus is negative 3. So, sa focus naman, dinidisregard lang natin yung sign since lagi namang nasa loob yung focus. Nasa loob ng parabola yung focus. So, 3 units mula sa vertex. So, 1, 2, and 3. So, ito yung focus. So, negative 4 and positive 2. 4 and 2. So, therefore, yung focus natin ay nasa ordered pair na negative 4 and 2. Ito yung final answer natin. So, another example, find the vertex, focus, axis of symmetry, and directrix of a parabola given x plus 5 squared is equal to 2y plus 2. So, again, kung matatandaan nyo yung apat na standard form. So, itong given na ito ay siya yung x minus h squared is equal to 4p y minus k. So, ibig sabihin yung graph niya is either upward or downward since x siya and positive yung 4p. Ibig sabihin, upward yung kanyang graph. So, nakaharap sa positive y-axis. Una natin hahanapin is yung vertex. So, yung vertex, hk is equal to, so sa given natin ay positive 5. Since negative siya sa standard form, so magiging negative 5. Pag sinubstitute natin to negative 5 sa negative h, so magiging positive 5 siya. And then, positive ulit tong k, positive 2, so magiging negative 2. Next na hanapin natin ay yung focus. So, yung focus natin ay yung P. Siya yung distance from vertex to the focus. Since may value na yung 4P dito sa given, so ito yung 4P, yung 2. 4P is equal to 2. Para mahanap natin yung focus, i-divide natin siya by 4. So, magiging 1/2 or 0.5. And then, next, yung axis of symmetry. Ito naman ay kailangan natin i-drawing or i-graph para mahanap natin yung axis of symmetry and also yung directrix. So, yung vertex muna, 5 and negative 2. So, 5 and negative 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, negative 2. 1, 2. So, yung vertex ay nandito sa negative 5 and negative 2. Kung i-drawing natin yung graph niya upward, yan. And then, yung vertex niya daw is here. And yung focus is 0.5 from the vertex. So, from the vertex, so here, katapat niya is, so, ibig sabihin, nandito siya. So, since 1 and 2, ibig sabihin, itong line na to is 1.5. So, therefore, yung location ng focus is negative 5 since katapat naman siya ng vertex. And then, negative 1.5. So, yung focus ay negative 5 and negative 1.5. So, susunod natin hahanapin is yung axis of symmetry. So, yung axis of symmetry is a line which goes through the focus. So, since line siya, so matatagpuan siya sa x-axis. X-axis at negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 5. So, yung axis of symmetry is at x-axis 5 units from the origin. So, yung last natin hahanapin is yung directrix. So, siya yung straight line outside the parabola. So, yung distance niya is always equal to the focus from the vertex. So, since 0.5 itong distance na ito, so, sa labas, 0.5 din yung distance niya. So, matatagpuan siya sa negative y-axis at 2 plus 0.5, so magiging negative 2.5. So, sa y-axis siya at negative 2.5 units from the origin. Last example, the curve y is equal to negative x squared plus x plus 1 opens. So, kung mapapansin natin, itong given na to ay wala sa kanyang standard form. So, ita-transform muna natin siya sa standard form para malaman natin kung saan siya nag-open. So, yung given is y is equal to negative x squared plus x plus 1. Ililipat natin tong x's na to sa kabilang side. Magiging positive x squared minus x is equal to negative y plus 1. So, nilipat natin tong y sa kabilang side kaya naging negative. So, remember yung completing the square method. So, hanapin natin yung third term ng x group. X squared minus x plus yung third term is equal to negative y plus 1 plus yung i-add din dito. I-add din natin dito sa side na to. So, para mahanap yung third term, ay hanapin natin yung middle term. So, ito yung middle term. And then, yung coefficient ng middle term ay i-divide natin by 2. And then, i-square natin. And then, yung coefficient ng middle term is negative 1. Then, i-divide natin by 2. And then, i-square natin. So, negative 1 half squared is equal to 1/4. Yung third term natin is 1/4. I-add din natin dito sa kabilang side, 1/4. Sunod natin gagawin is, gagawin natin perfect square binomial nitong group na to. Una muna is square root ng x squared. Square root ng x squared is x. And then, square root ng third term, 1/4. Square root ng 1/4 is 1/2. And then, follow the sign of the middle term. And then, squared. Then, ibaba natin yung negative y. And, add natin itong mga constants na to. So, 1 plus 1/4 is equal to positive 5/4. So, i-write natin, x minus 1/2 squared is equal to, ilalabas natin yung negative sign na to, negative y minus 5/4. So, mapapansin natin, itong answer natin na ito ay nasa standard form na. Sulat natin yung standard equation niya, x minus h squared is equal to 4p times y minus k. So, yung h natin is 1/2. And then, yung 4p natin is negative 1. So, may 1 dito. Since 1 lang naman siya, kaya hindi na siya nilalagay or sinusulat. So, ito pala ay dapat negative. Since negative yung nasa equation natin. And then yung k natin is 5/4. So, therefore, sa equation natin is x, ibig sabihin either upward or downward yung opening niya. And then, negative yung 4p, ibig sabihin downward yung curve ng parabola. So, kung i-drawing natin, yung parabola is downward. Nakaharap sa negative y-axis.